Hey Cancer, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you so much for all your views last week. You definitely had the most views and you guys came through, so you guys are getting your extended reading. Cross watchers are welcome as always. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to start off the reading with a message from your angels. See what messages they have. And then we're going to go into a 9-card Lenormand spread and just go from there. See what is on and popping with you guys. So what came out was Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Very nice. Take care of yourself, definitely. Bethany. Bethy. You could be dealing with a gentleman. The gentleman card comes out, and usually when a card pops out, it's a gentleman that you're dealing with. It could be a fatherly figure. It could be the children, the father of your children, same sex, whatever the case may be. All right. The dice. Could be you as far as the gentleman. Or you just apply it how you want to apply it. Keep in mind, energies can be vice versa. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Or a rat. Sorry, I'm just playing. That's the mouse card. The rat. Ratatouille. Oof. Some of you need to go to church. Take it to church. But I feel as though someone's having a really hard time in reference to either some scattered energy or their financial matters. Someone has taken the risk to gamble in reference to moving or something that pertains to their job. Someone's having a really difficult time in reference to crossing a bridge with something that really has been gnawing at them. And it could be a lot of mental issues that they're dealing with as far as like, their thoughts going back and forth. Because at one point everything was okay, but now they're feeling like things are starting to get fogged up. After the storm comes the good weather though. They're going through a very hard time dealing with things. Very strong energy in reference to being like almost depressed and down and out. There was a karmic cycle that they had to go through in reference to learn their lessons. There could definitely be some distance here. Distance that opened a pathway to something that now is like really bothering them. Someone could be living very poorly at this time. As far as like the money's not right, like it's not good, and therefore we have to cut means by any means necessary. Someone may like a lot of gambling that has put them into that position. That position of money not being so good. Being depressed, being, down and out in reference to things. Confused about moving somewhere or crossing some type of destination. This is what I'm looking for. Angel, spirits, and guides, step forward once again. What is the crowning energy of Cancer in their relationship? Discovering your life purpose. Some of you, could be going back to school for something that you really like or that you really find interest in. Some of you are into music. Some of you are into dressmaking or things like that, like fashion. Hair. Cosmetology, is it? Got it. What is the crowning energy for their person, whoever they're thinking of? Home. You guys can be communicating through either there's some kind of correspondence between you and your person. If you guys are not physically together, there is some type of interaction with some of you. I think someone really looks forward to receiving those messages as well. There's a lot of written things that I see, especially on the walls for some reason. I'm not sure what that means. So maybe some of you may be separated from your person. Please keep in mind that we're not all on the same journey and we're not all on the same page in reference to what happens within our lives. So you take what you want, you leave what you don't. Some of you may have a partner who is currently incarcerated or in jail. And I see correspondence through that type. Wanting to come home. Some of you do share a home with your person. What is the energy of Cancer currently? What's up with them? You're coming to the end of a cycle here, okay? You're going to have desirable outcomes because we are completing our cycle. And you're thinking about either moving or traveling or coming towards or there's some type of movement. Some of you are thinking about going around the world, traveling, something with foreign. Maybe you deal with someone who is from a different country. But others of you, I think as far as the energy goes, you're completing a cycle. You're at the end of something that you were really involved in. And now it's the time to just cut ties and you know, it's time to move towards something different. And whether that be with your person or not. What's the energy of your person? Being very patient. They know that it's almost like I see an energy of Leo here, where very courageous, very patient, very strong, brave, tolerant, responsible, action-ridden. Sorry if that was loud. What is the energy between Cancer and their person? The energy between them. The energy between them. Oh, wow. Home. Second time, peeps. If the angels are not talking to you, I don't know what to tell you. But you... Alright. They either want to come home. You share a home together. You guys are at home with each other. Very comfortable energy with each other. It's almost like we match each other's fly. We feel comfortable within one another. And we're able to speak to each other without an issue, or you know, on a different type of level that nobody else would understand. Let's see if there's any outside influences here. Safe. Outside energy, please. Mending. We're going to clarify that one after. Some of you are definitely into fashion. Advice. New life. Outcome. Nice. Three romance angel cards for Cancer, please. Express your love. Lots of passion. Retreat. I feel like some of you guys are definitely going to be traveling, maybe taking a honeymoon together, where there's going to be a lot of passionate sexual energy between you and your person, or you travel to go see this person. This person may be at a distance from you, and you have to come together to make that home type of environment. Like home is where the heart is. You know that it's not one place for some of you, that is not a specific location, but it's more of that energy is like, when I'm with you, I'm home. That's where my home is. Me and you together type of energy. And I think you're coming together to fix certain things within the relationship that maybe there was some discontent before. And there's something brand new that you guys are definitely embarking on. But I see an energy that at the end of the day, you guys are going to be cleaning up things that once were left unsolved before. Clarify the world for me here. Judgment card in the reverse. So crown chakra's out of whack, by the way, so make sure you're checking on that. There's some gossip that surrounds you. All right, be careful with those that you trust with the information that you do divulge, like that you do give out. There's but what I see from this combination is excuse me, I had a sneeze. What I see is there's a completion in reference to a karmic lesson. Very nice. Why is there the patience card here in reference to their person? They're sitting back being patient while you make a decision on something or refuse to make a decision. All right, because it's either you that needs to make a decision or them. But they're being very patient, very meticulous about how they go about this. And if it's them that needs to make the decision, they keep going back and forth. But then again, they're being very head over heart in this situation. Whatever that is that they're pending a decision on, you're gonna have to be patient. You got to show that, you know. This could also feel as though this person is receiving some information about you, and therefore it's like very information overload. Why is the home card here twice? Why? Number 27, 29, 35. 29 is significant twice, especially on your side. My lovely Cancer peeps. 29. Why is the home card here twice? King of Swords. Sword energy is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The King of Swords came out in reverse. Alright? There's a lack of structure of a home within. There's a lack of structure here. Involving the home of some sort. Someone might have dealt with an issue with an absent father. For some of you, it means something. But the energy in the home, if you do share a home with this person, it feels very cold, okay? Very brutal energy, whether someone in the house is acting like this towards you, or this is the energy that you hold with your person, okay? There could be an absent father, most definitely. Something's out of whack in reference to the home. Why is the mending card here? We're mending situations in reference to either the family. Outside influences is mending family issues, mending something with business wise, or something pertaining a project of some sort. Or we're mending with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. These are the outside influences. Why is new life here in reference to the advice for Cancer? There has to be a new start when it comes to a relationship here. A relationship that was, you know, there was a lack of teamwork. Things were out of whack. Someone was disregarded for the things that they put into the relationship. Okay? And that could be the cold energy that I'm feeling. Your person was taking their time in making a decision because they were indecisive. You over here are at a end of a karmic cycle, and you're ready to move forward towards something new. It's almost like you have learned the lessons that have happened. You might have shared a home with this person, or you felt as though this person was your home. It was where your heart is. Whether or not you still feel that way, that is totally up to you. We're on different levels in reference to our journeys, but there's definitely an outside influence where we're mending things. All right, we're mending things either with the family and fixing things. Maybe there was some discontent before that you had turned your back on your family because of your person. There could be a bunch of things that can come up. Why is cleanup here as far as the outcome? Yeah. At the end of the day, we'll be able to let go of something that has caused us some type of discontent, something that caused us to something that involved challenges, obstacles, fights, disagreements. We're able to move past that energy and into something a lot lighter. Okay? At the end of the day, I see that with all of these cards, and then express your love, passion, and retreat. Some of you are going to meet someone on a holiday, like on vacation, and this is your gateway to express your love. Whether that's a quick one night stand, getting your swerve on, or something like that. But if that's something that you want, then go for it. But I feel that some of you are going to meet someone that is far away from your home, and that means you're going out on vacation, so plan that ahead of time, and it's going to be on and popping for you to express yourself in reference to that passionate passionate adventure? Is that what you call it? Okay. What would Cancer say to their person? If they could. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. I don't know. That might be applied for somebody. But I think that's really flippy. I think it's more of that I don't know. Whatever. Maybe you guys were led into temptation at one point, you know. The devil was here. You were led into temptation and you kind of ended that situation for some of you. What about their person? One card, please. One card. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Makes sense to some of you. Let's move on, shall we? See what else. I hate it when I mix my cards and I don't mean to. Alright. What I'm going to do is pull some. See, I did it again. I'm going to pull another spread here. What's to come for Cancer for the month of July, whether regarding love or not? What's to come in July for Cancer? What can we expect? Storm warning. So if you live in Florida, you already know what that means. Weather all over the place because it was just thundering, storming, all that hurricane shit. So that can mean that. But it could mean personally that you're going to go through almost like a tower moment, but it's going to be a lesson. It's definitely a lesson for you to grow from and get better as an individual. But after that storm weather, look what happens. Victory. Victory in achieving your goals, your dreams, to completing a cycle. Something that caused you discontent is now going to put you in a space of victory, feeling grateful. It can involve your family. It can involve having children. It can involve definitely something with your family. So things to come. There's going to be a shakeup, but from this shakeup, you're going to feel very good and very, very blessed when it comes to the situations because you learned from them. Okay? At the end of the day, I see someone very happy within their family, connecting with those who have been apart from us for quite some time. Look, storm warning right under the change of winds. So some type of dynamic is going to change within your family, within your relationships. Maybe a change of job. Look at that. Victory with regeneration. It's an opportunity for you to grow from the ashes that you've been dealt. There's something unfinished with someone with your family. There is something that maybe you guys shared a common interest together, but there's something that needs to be settled within the family. Person could be younger than you. It could be a female as well. Slow and steady. The advice here, when you're going through this storm, you're going through this storm weather and whatever change that you're going through, because there's definitely going to be a change in the wind when it comes to a situation with you. Slow and steady. Don't try to rush anything. Just go through it, accept what you're going through, and just move forward. Things are going to feel as though you're almost going to feel like you're coming apart at the seams when you go through this situation. But that's definitely a chance for you for regeneration, to have your victorious moment, saying that you stood tall and were able to get through something that you felt as though you didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because this is supposed to happen. This is your magical stream. This is the time for you to show what you're all about. Whatever is changing within the course of this month, it's going to shake you up a bit, but you're going to be able to grow. Your emotions are going to be flowing as well. You're going to feel a lot of emotions. And I think it's more about someone that's younger than you within your family, that there's a dynamic that's going to be changed. But you guys are all going to come together as a family. Just take one thing at a time. Take your breath. 10 could be a significant number. Like this person could also be 10 years old, 12 years old, 4 years old, 18, 28, all right, 46 as well. But, or it could count for the months. I think there's a shakeup with the family, but it's going to make you stronger than you have ever been. And this is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Cancer, thank you so, so much for your support. I'll talk to you guys next week. Love you.